Welcome to the Catalog Manager quick course on session, DDL, and drop recovery logs. Note the major functional areas of Catalog Manager. There are quick courses for each of these functional areas. This quick course will focus on the various logs that Catalog Manager maintains. There are three types of logs. DDL or audit logs capture any activity within Catalog Manager that updates the DB2 catalog. The drop recovery log captures all information needed to recover an object and its dependents after a drop. The session log captures all activity during a Catalog Manager session. Access the logs by entering 6 or M at the main menu. Let's start by browsing the session log. Use this panel to filter results. Hitting enter without input returns all records. Session log list. Select a line for details. Here we see the detail for an alter table. Here we will browse the DDL log. Enter the filter criteria, if any. DDL audit list. Select a row for details. Here we see the detail for an alter table. Next, we will browse the drop recovery log. Enter filter criteria. Here we are filtering on auth ID. This is the recovery log list. Enter L to see objects. In this case, a table space and table are in the recovery list. Select a row for details. Here are the table space details. Let's walk through a drop recovery example. First, let's set our options by entering 4 or O at the main menu. Set the SQL and confirmation options to Y. Set all drop recovery and revoke defaults to Y. This is a good best practice to ensure recoverability after a drop. The top table space in this list will be dropped. Let's first make sure there is a recent image copy by entering IC for image copy next to the table space that will be dropped. We can see there is a recent copy. Enter the drop command next to the table space. Note the dependency list, drop recovery, log image copies have all been set to Y thanks to our options settings. Hitting enter displays the drop dependency list. PF3 back to the confirmation panel. Hit enter to execute drop recovery, log image copies, and execute the drop. Confirmation at the bottom that the object was dropped. The drop rec command from any command line will bring up the drop recovery list. Here we see the drop recovery list. Select a row to see objects to be recovered. Select a row to browse details, type ED to edit DDL, or set execute recovery statements to Y to execute recovery. Lines with an X are excluded. Hit enter to execute. Note OKs on the left and confirmation in the upper right. The objects have now been recovered. To recover the data, enter REC on the data line and hit enter. Verify parameters for the DSN1 copy job. Set build edit JCL to Y and hit enter. Here we see DSN1 copy JCL complete with translates that to recover the data. This concludes the Catalog Manager Quick Course on Session DDL and Drop Recovery Logs.